Welcome back to Central Manchester. Thank you very much for your big views on my theatre. Hey guys, you alright? Theatre, this is the Culture War. Special thanks to Nick Tanconi for arriving and doing his rally. And special thanks to all the lefties and the crazies for all their abuse and all their photogenic, photon-worthy drama. Remember, with the right leadership, with the right balls, we can save this country. We can make Britain great again. Be the British subject that Queen Elizabeth would have wanted you to be. Okay viewers, welcome back to Crackadilly Gardens. Here we have the exact spot where the English patriots, I was referring to them as the straight white men, they were on this side, and then the commie, lefto, Antifa, transgender crowd were corralled into a pen over here. Now you're going to read many reports of, you know, the left wing are going to say Nick Tanconi ran off like a coward, but as someone who is here, as someone who has struggled to extract myself from a dangerous crowd, I can clearly say, simply say with no propaganda, no ass kissing, that he had to leave at that time because this crowd here were throwing objects and they were going to burst out, and they're not deterred by a prison sentence or getting arrested. That's their martyrdom. I got arrested attacking a far-right fascist. Goes on in their brain. And that's why they do it. And, you know, so many of them would have been carrying spanners, hammers, bike locks. Again, if only I can get out, if only I can take out that evil Hitler, then my entire tribe will think of me as a hero, and I will happily sacrifice a couple of years in prison as long as I get that evil Nazi, is what goes on in their brain. So we'll leave behind the car ramming barriers of peace, absolutely on point all over Europe now, and we send our condolences to the families of the 11 dead and the other 50 badly injured in that ridiculous car ramming attack in Canada. I think it was in Vancouver, I think. Turns out it's some crazy bastard Filipino family feud, family drama gone very wrong. Anyway, no one's allowed to turn left now because the B-Line bus is broken down. And once again, our friends at MBS, take it away. All the traffic is being herded into this lane here for obvious reasons, because behind not allowed. Check this out, viewers, on the road going to Piccadilly train station. Look at that, trees growing in the roof. And this nice old ornate building has previously been occupied by black-clad Antifa commies. 0161 is the telephone dialing code for Manchester, so you've got 0161 Antifa with the two anarchist signs. Now, in my younger days, in my 20s, I also considered myself an anarchist. But thank God, thank Yahweh, thank Jehovah, thank Vishnu, thank Ganesh, thank all of them. Never really went into leftism, communism. Where's my peak male performance? Not him, although he's doing quite well. There's a guy behind him in peak male performance. Come on, guys. This is meant to be a wonderful reveal. There he is. Could do with a bit more back hair, though. I'll tell you one good thing about Manchester in terms of a content city. You never know what's just around the corner. You never know what you're going to get. And sometimes you reverse into a bunch of people dressed as flamingos. Hello! Hello!
Hey.
Hello! Hey guys, hello!
Hello!
Welcome to the Northern Quarter entrance to Cottagers Cove. Just over there, there's the train station Piccadilly. Now, we're in the kind of like Victorian warehouse district, British Empire warehouse district. You come up ahead, many movies and TV shows, when they're a bit urban and gangstery, and you know, it's cheaper to film in Manchester than London, so you get a whole bunch of Cockney Gazers or Peaky Blinders all filming here in Manny, in all these old brick warehouses that also double as film sets. Welcome to Lizard Street, Lizard. And I like the corrugated iron thingies they've placed above the crap here, like suitably industrial. Many people complain about gentrification. This area here, generally a bit run down, full of prostitutes, full of crackheads, full of degenerates imbibing all sorts of narcotics and ethanol on their way to a slow suicide ways. Anyway, to me, gentrifying this area, renovating all these lovely big buildings, moving in actual working people who contribute to their local economy and pay tax and are nice and they're not going to stab you or ask for £50 for a bit of oral therapy. It's the bad part of gentrification is that artists and commies can't afford apartments here anymore. But the good side of gentrification is the walled garden civilization effect. That normal, well-adjusted, perfectly socialized people, not overly socialized, they would be lefties, but perfectly socialized people who just want to get on with it. I'll tell you who else seems to just want to get on with it. The Chinese set up a Chinatown. Nobody worries that the Chinese are going to take over the country. They're going to dominate. They're going to install their religion and start doing terror attacks. No, nobody worries about the Chinese. They just get on with it, do what's good, raise their kids, make a bit of money, and they keep quiet about it. Ladies football, eh? Okay, fair enough. Now we're back. We've done a full lap of the northern quarter, and our MBS lorry dragger, bus dragger, the bus is still in recovery. I wonder what's up with it. Well, it's not working, Charlie. That's what's up with it. Broken bus. So yeah, not just that route. This route here is blocked off. You've got the orange man. The orange order is not letting anyone through. Just turning on the news right now. There's apparently massive power blackouts across Spain, France, and I'm sure there's a third country. I'll come back to you. How could I forget? My ancestors, the Portuguese. So the Iberian Peninsula and France fully blacked out. That's very strange. Such massive countries. Probably altogether about 100 million people. 100 million people without power. Can we blame the Russians when today, in the last hour, Vladimir Putin has agreed to a 3-day ceasefire? It's the Russians. They don't really make sense. I met a nice Russian on Saturday. He was a good guy, but I don't know. How very strange. I need to get back into the story, but Spain, Portugal, and France, no airports, no train travel, no traffic lights, hospitals on generators. What the F is going on? Those European countries are also without the internet. I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on. Is this an alien invasion? Well, enough on that story. It's probably just shitty infrastructure and negligence. And, people ticking boxes. Oh, yeah, I've checked those generators and power lines. I've checked it, boss. I've not checked it. It's all bullshit. So something's gone very wrong. But they're slowly restoring power. So let's get back into the action here in Mancunia, Manchester. Uh-oh, guys, it begins in Britain. Lloyd's Bank is now shut. No power in there. The man's telling people to go elsewhere. So you're not allowed. Are we being invaded by aliens or Russians? And the police arrive behind the car ramming of peace barriers, here to clearly, probably, patrol the most cursed city centre gardens in the world. And some people just can't help, even on a hot day where it's 20 degrees and a bit sunny, come out head to toe in black. Yep, search 'em, boys. Stop and search. Not corporate coffee. This is a double espresso. Look at the crema on that bad boy. From the Scappaticci. This is real Italian coffee served by an Italian man. And if you're wondering, where is it? I'll give you context. Here's Market Street. That's towards Salford. That's towards Cracky Gardens. There's the Metro Bank. And here's the best coffee in Manchester. So just been on the news. Spain's head of cyber security has said that these massive blackouts are most likely to be a cyber attack. Now, he would probably say that, seeing as that's his job, and when your head is a hammer, every problem's a nail. When you're obsessed with cyber attacks, every problem's a cyber attack, but we shall see. quick question. Did any English patriots, any straight white males find my jumper, big baby blue hooded jumper, brand Champion? I left it at the front and I'm really worried that the lefties are doing voodoo. They've probably collected my DNA, they've probably digitally cloned me to torture me for eternity. But really, in all seriousness, any of the UKIP members, any of the English patriots, any of the straight white males, if you find a big tie-dye baby blue Champion hoodie, please contact me and get it back to me. Thank you. Crackhead Gardens at around 2 p.m. And here comes the police Ford Transit van, hopefully responding to something photon-worthy, something worth filming, or he's just cutting through. We'll find out. Will they disembark? They are disembarking. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Perhaps an incident will give, I was going to say young Charlie, will give no age noted Charlie some content. Here we go. Scuppered by school kids already. No, they're not going into the most dangerous McDonald's in the Western Hemisphere. No way. That's no man's land. That's like Beirut in there. That's like ISIS territory in Syria in there. Alright, this better be promising. Well, I didn't waste that opportunity. Went upstairs, had a wee, and they're still looking for someone. I hope they don't give up and go back to the van. No, boys. Guys, I got kids to feed here. I need some content, guys. Oh well, they've entered the van now. The blue lights are on. Probably just to get through the Crackhead Gardens, really. Out of my way, peasants! And he's off. Very strange developments. Now Belgium and Andorra are reporting general blackouts as well. The Spanish president or prime minister, I forget, he's just called for the army, the Spanish army, to be deployed onto the streets. Shit just got real. And I gotta go move the car to a different parking spot so I don't get a ticket. And what's Kuwait boy? Kuwait is a Corvette. Kuwait is a very square looking Corvette. Looks like, what does he look like? One of the Decepticons. What's that, a Stingray logo? Stingray? Of course. Suddenly it clicks, 1960s Corvette. Stingray. It is a very pretty car. And it is American, so 10 points. Terror Grandad. Or just a keffiyeh scarf, but you know. You know. That graffiti on the left, that artwork if you prefer, of the African mother holding her child with the word Peterloo across it, has always ground my gears. Peterloo was an English civil, you know, flare-up in Manchester, I think in 1812, you know, where the troops shot the ordinary people that were revolting, and how it suddenly turned into a third world African issue. I don't know, I guess we'd have to ask the artist. Hey, Peterloo artist. Okay. Hey, guys, you're right. Hey. Welcome to His Majesty's government. 3 New Bailey. Now, why are we outside the government building again? Well, we pay for it. It's our building. That's the first one. I just want to have a look, like AB. Just having a look. And there's big elections happening in England in 3 days, on the 1st of May. And funnily enough, Reform are ahead in the polls. They've surpassed the 2 main parties, Labour and Conservative, which, let's be honest, have both veered towards the centre ground. Never expected Labour, a left-wing party of the proletariat, to start demanding people come off welfare and benefits and get back to work. I agree with that. Never expected the lefties to say that. So when everyone's moving to the centre, Reform seems to be the only, well, of course, UKIP as well. Worthy mention for UKIP. I was impressed with Nick on Saturday. But it looks like Reform are going to absolutely sweep these local and mayoral elections. And I think who else is going to do very well because of sectarianism and Islamism? I think the Islamic local parties are going to do very well, and they're going to take a lot of political power away from Labour. Just checking the news. The Europeans are all getting all their knickers in a big twist. It's going to take all day to return power, even if it is possible. If it's even possible, I mean. Man wants some change. Don't we all want change, my friend? We all want change. Just off camera, the beggar guy started swearing, shouting aggressively. So I made eye contact with him. I said, "Has someone upset you?" He goes, "You got any change? I'm just trying to get £2. Impossible to make £2. And I said, "I know of a way." Oh, how very haute couture Manchester. Filthy duvet. Pestering a lady at the cash machine. "Please, please, what's it to you? Just 10 or 20 pounds, please. Okay, I look like a giant termite queen, please. Come on, I need it more than you. Hand it over." Sorry, my friend, you can't be bothering women at the cash machine, mate. It's just not on. Leave them alone. It's not cool, man. I know you're struggling. Leave them alone. He immediately went from the first female to the group of females in the leopard print. Hey, man, you're right. Hello. Hey, how are you? You okay? Well, good. So I was just filming a bit with the guy harassing the ladies. This man walks past, says hello. How are you?
My name's Joe.
I know you are watching the Charlie Veach channel. Nice one, mate. Take it easy. Oh, not my favorite coffee place. Come on, dude. So outside the Tesco Express here on Market Street, a veritable hovel begins. True favela, third world vibes. You gotta love it. Wait, is he pointing at me? Wait a minute, I recognize that middle finger symbol from anywhere. Okay, bro. Love you too. Come on, wait, I thought we were vibing off camera. No, but you're the one bothering the ladies. You're telling me to go away. A snitch? Dude, I will snitch you to the authorities all day long. I will get the top snitch award, the 2025, as long as it keeps you away from the women. All right, mate. I'll do it. I'll go away in my own time. Thank you. All right, mate. Hey, man, you're right. Come on, dude. I know you're struggling. We're all struggling, but just, you know how it is. If you're calling me a snitch, you've got access to YouTube, you've got charge on your phone, you've probably got a place to live at, but you're just looking for that sweet, sweet free narcotics money without having to work for it. You know, us crazy people, we have to still work for our narcotics, you know? Still have to work for it. Anyway, God bless you, I hope it works out. Well, the plot thickens. Marks and Spencer, the massive British retailer, has been the victim of a cyber attack over the last 4 days, and it has wiped £760 off their stock value. Now, if you're financially savvy, you'll know what I've just said about wiping value off the stock. Bullshit. Everything has an arbitrary price. It's when you sell and turn your stocks into money. That's when. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Even when they are pestering women and scumbaggy, it never feels good to tell off a vagrant when he sat down on the floor. Never feels good. I feel emotionally drained. But here he is, harvesting more cash from women. Oh, he's pestering her for more. He was not satisfied. He wanted more, madam. Here we go. Oh, male victims. Male victims for a change. Leave the ladies alone, my friend. We've asked you before. No, dude, don't come too close to me, man. Dude, don't come too close. Dude. Get the fuck away from me. Don't come too close to me, man. I've asked you, stop bothering people. If you want, look, there's police right here. Look, there's police right here. I think I'm going to have to explain myself. Dude, away from me. I forgot to let the tram past. Should we have a chat? Yeah. Hey guys. Oh good. I believe an allegation's been made against me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just separate you a second. So just you speak to my colleague a second.
I'll show you the... I've got something to show you, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. All right then. I'll get you to change
The policeman is explaining to him the footage shows you going up to him to either attack him, steal his camera, smash his camera out of his hand, and he acted in self-defense, and the guy's still protesting. No, no, no.
Yo, Charlie.
Hello, mate.
Hey, man. How are we doing? Can
I'm very well.
Can I say hello?
Of course you can.
Oh.
If in fact, let's if you come around this way with me.
Yeah, and this way.
So we go. Hey. So
Hello, how we doing?
what's your name?
Joseph.
And what are the people watching?
The Charlie Beach channel.
Hey.
You know how it is.
Thanks, Joseph.
Of course,
Good man.
man.
Take care,
Have a
man.
good
Policeman saying in the future, if you see someone recording and you don't like it, just walk away. Filming's legal. And again, I never feel good interacting with... I'll tell you in a sec. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, guys. Cheers, yeah, thank you. I'll stop filming now. I feel shit. That cortisol nastiness in my bloodstream, you know, having to... hate it. And fair play to the police for obviously being reasonable and, you know, seeing what had actually happened. This makes me laugh. So what starts as a laugh can end with a criminal record. I mean, wow. Is that starting as a laugh? My God. I get my kicks in different ways. No pun intended, after the incident with the dirty duvet man. I do feel shit though. I really do feel shit. And that is modern Britain in a nutshell. Crazed man bothers women to harvest money from them. Civic-minded video maker asks him politely to stop, gets called a snitch, wishes the guy a happy future and hopes that God blesses him, sees him further bother more women. Of course you can. Come on in, I'm live video first. How are you?
Absolute legend.
Thank you very much.
From Sunderland, mate.
Thank you. Oh, from Sunderland, Northeast, man. Thank you, mate. All the best. Cheers, mate. See him bothering subsequent women around the corner. He comes to grab me, smash my camera, take my camera. I defend myself, and I still feel guilty. That's modern Britain. My lord, my lord, my lord, my lord. Let's walk through. Let's calm down by walking through the Piccadilly Gardens food area. My God, I'm gonna get blocked arteries just inhaling the oil in the air around here. Oh my God. Oof, true chip pan vibes. Chip pan, tallow, veg oil, all the thickest oils vibes. Anyway, it's getting hot, guys. It's getting very hot. Oh my God, let's go. It's the famous TikTokers. Hello, mate. So you're working, yeah. No worries, man. I don't know if they're famous, but they're hardworking young TikTokers, and they're very nice to me with some absurd questions, so good luck, young guys. Got a funny story for you guys. So one of my best friends, he lives in a small town in Lancashire. And it is a small town, the kind of place where everyone knows everyone, where there's only like 2 supermarkets, and they're not even big supermarkets. Anyway, he was in the home store, the kind of DIY building store, and he saw 3 young Vietnamese guys, or what appear to be, hey mate, you okay? What appear to be 3 Vietnamese guys buying big pots and lots of soil. and in a small town, when you're going to run well, let's be honest, a cannabis grow operation, you can't have your Vietnamese staff running around being seen buying pots and earth and fertilizer, hydroponic equipment. You just can't do it. Although the fact that they're buying soil would imply it's not a hydroponic operation. But there you go. That's just, if I were to be an international cannabis drug lord, I now have the mental note to not let my illegal Vietnamese staff be seen by Tom, Dick and Harry in the street. What have we got here? I heard the so I thought I'd have a look. What's the story, Morning Glory? Maybe he's just someone I know. He doesn't look like someone I know. Not personally, just someone I'm aware of. It doesn't look like the guy I think it might be. But he's he needs to work on his upper body strength. He's going into the posh pawn shop. I don't think he's going to be... Oh, this could be interesting. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look. There's a naked man in the posh pawn shop, as seen on television, they say. Oh, yeah. Car ramming of peace barriers, very on point. What's he doing in the posh pawn shop? Oh, he's got a jacket on now. He's behaving. Rolex, and Rolex. Seems our man there in the hat, he's put a jacket on. Still got a bare chest. He might be a secret billionaire, millionaire. I think he's going to order 10 Omega watches. Just waiting for our bare-chested man to come out of the expensive pawn shop. Our man is coming out. Can I get a quick interview with you?
Yeah, of course, man.
Come here.
Are you talking to the man himself here?
You know what? I can't believe I didn't recognize you. You're that famous singer guy with like 10,000...
Well, my name's been changed on Depot now.
Yeah, what are you on now?
Well, I'm the king.
You're the
Elvis
king?
Presley.
Oh, I like
Let's
your ring.
check this out. Go tell Aunt Mary about Uncle John. It's all about everybody having much fun, oh baby. Hey, baby. Ooh, baby. Having me some fun tonight. There you go.
Thank you. No, don't go. I need more of you. The viewers will like it. So, are you a...
Is this going on TV?
No, YouTube. Only YouTube.
Yeah, that's
but
cool.
Thank you. Are you a secret millionaire? Because I saw you
Yes,
in the pawn
yes,
shop.
I am.
So you buzzed it. They saw you. They said, sir, come on straight in.
Yeah,
what are you shopping today? Omega? Rolex?
Rolex. Yeah.
Rolex. I could tell.
Yeah.
But you're not from Manchester. You're from down
Down
south.
south, mate, yeah.
Yeah, Cockney.
Yeah, mate.
Cockney. Can you give me some Cockney rhyming slang?
You know what I mean, bruv?
You know what I mean,
It's
bro?
sorted, bruv, innit? Have
Shall
you
I-
seen Human Traffic?
Yeah, I love human traffic. One of the best films.
Jesus!
I said, nice one, brother.
Nice one, bruv.
Thank you, mate.
Nice one, bruv.
Anyway, how can my viewers find you on social media? What can
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Nice one. That's a good answer. He is everywhere. He's become the unified with the universe.
Well, I'm a celebrity, I'm a singer, so
There you
it's
go.
hard work fella being a singer. People, I'll give, let me get it out.
Go on.
I'll give trade secrets away now, only one though.
Go on, just one. It'll help me for my channel.
Do you know what's more on a negative side with the singer than anything else?
Go on.
It's because they say it's music, they forget that there's a person behind that music.
Very true. For you, for a filmmaker, they forget there's a human being with hopes and dreams and suffering behind the art.
They forget that them people are still human beings.
I know.
They still suffer.
I know.
Because they see it as music, they think they don't live.
How do you deal with nasty comments? Because I get a lot of them on my social media. How do you deal with the nasty comments?
Just say code of conduct.
Code of conduct. Thank you, sir.
That will put the fear of God up anyone.
Thank you again. God bless you. Keep singing.
Don't you
keep
know
traveling.
You know what it means. Yeah.
Code of conduct, like community guidelines sort of thing.
No.
Oh,
It's much worse than that.
worse.
Yeah, of course it is. You know what it means in layman terms?
What does it mean?
Prison.
Prison. Thank you. See that, haters? You leave me hate. Call me a baldy. Call me a mangy alopecia dog that should be put down. I'll get you arrested.
Everybody's going to see that on there, and all the haters I've got around me will think twice, won't they?
I hope they do, because they're going to leave nasty comments for me. You hear that? We'll get you thrown in jail.
Problem is,
Go on.
if I get on BGT, I won't have to say a thing because Simon Cowell will do it for me.
Simon Cowell will do it for you.
He hates haters as much as I do.
Yeah, Simon Cowell hates the haters. I wish I had such famous representation. So a big part of this channel, as you guys know, is meeting the nice hounds. This is Sasha, the brown Doberman. Sasha, come here. Get you. Sasha is a nice doggy, and contrary to the owner's warning, Sasha has not jumped all over me and slobbered me. But that is a nice brown Doberman. Thank you very much, owner. Appreciate it. That owner was lovely, really nice guy. He's like, nah, Sasha's gonna slobber all over you, get really giddy, perhaps a bit aggressive, you know, she's gonna jump all over you. I said, brilliant, brilliant. Welcome back to His Majesty's government. I've been following this power cut across Europe all day. And do you remember when you were a little kid and a power cut hit your neighborhood and you had to use candles and it was a complete pitch black blackout? And just how exciting that was, and just what a new world. You won't have to go to school tomorrow. And then your disappointment when the power came back on. Today, when it was looking like cyber attack, alien invasion, army on the streets, is it all going to kick off? I felt that same childlike excitement, thinking, maybe none of us will have to turn up at our jobs tomorrow. I'm here to give my allegiance to our new reptilian alien overlords, or what have you. Turns out, nothing ever happened. It's just boring. It's badly run infrastructure. Badly run infrastructure. So anyway, elections in 3 days' time, local elections. I want you all to vote for... I strongly recommend you vote for... But whoever you vote for, don't waste it. Remember, voting is a right, not an obligation. So don't feel pressured to do it, but I think you should. I think you should vote. Vote for Veach. Vote for security. Vote for people exiting expensive government buildings in slow motion. That's what you should vote for. This is Charlie Veach, as always, from... No! This is Charlie Veach from Central Manchester, and I'll see you, as always, on the next video. Uh-oh. Anyway, this is your bonus clip. Orange, green, and yellow with black walking down the street. You can click off the video now.